So when you're adding an H to the term so, you have the term show. So this is a cat, or when you're adding the H to the term cat, this is a chat. A cat Ness chat, meaning it's full of cat topics. You're having these cat paws, as you can pause anytime you want, that play on words. And I'm remembering the first time that someone was sharing with me that you can draw little teddy bears on cat paws. It's really cute, and cute is going to the term cut. And the different parameters you can go into, yet and adding an E at the end of it, you're making it cute. Acute, an acute angle, but a cut, like a sharp, like something like a sharp angle, like. Yet when you're interchanging the T and the D, you're getting cud. So that's where the term cuddle is coming into play. So you can cuddle with these paws or these cats, or you can get cuddle. You can get cut with their claws. And see a clause like a phrase, all these phrases, and so then you have another animal called the cuttlefish, and they're expelling it with the T, the double T. So cut and cud. So yeah, you can. Those two parameters there. Yet, and thinking about the color of this paw. You have the term sable, which is meaning to a concentrated hue, whether it's melanin or, just the hue of the vessel. And sable is translating as samurai in Greek. And there's a quote in Bushido about the presence of a substantial or a certain amount of ancestry, with sableness, whether melanin or anything, any of this type that they're referring to, and being successful. It's a well-known quote. And samurais, a saber, sable is going into the term saber. So you're cutting, and and then people can go into the term ninja, and you can see how this all kind of starts correlating with terms that are very familiar and relatable. So that's the claws, cutting. And there's many cat references. So you have the cathode and an anode with electricity, and then you have the catholic circuit or cycle. A cat lick, catol lick. So a cat's licking, and then you have catacombs, a cat combing itself with its lick, because its tongue is like a brush. So it's combing itself, a brush and a comb. So catacombs. And you have a catastrophe, a cat's trophy. So we're seeing how we live amongst cats. There's many, clearly, stating the so-called obvious. There's many types of cats, many types of lions, different types. Even the in-between so-called, because that's being relatable to some degree, about different types, even being able to procreate. And then you going into different parameters with the naming, like ligers, tigans, and the like. And you can see it with the overall architecture. There's lions, and even the naming of the Most High is going to the term lion, El Leon, Leon, and lions are known to fight snakes. It's one of the animals that can combat or actively, you know, combat snakes. And there's a lot of old world depictions in the buildings, in the metallurgy, in the architecture that shows lions specifically even combating snakes. So that's just a thing, and it's because a lion, it's a really common type that a lot of people rendezvous with. Yet there's many references. So the Katniss character inside of the Hunger Games movie, and she's also playing a character inside the X-Men series named Raven, and that's something to be going into. The Raven Society. Yet this cat term, there's a little joke that was going on inside of a live stream before, and we're making a joke that we're their cattle, cat owners, and you have the term catch, take the H off. It's like you catch something, cats. You can interchange the C and the S a lot often, so that's pretty much cats, like great cats, great catch. So I'm sure that many of you can think of many other cat terms and cat parameters. A few more that is coming to my mind. And so when someone's mining something, they're taking what's mine. You see that phrase? That clause, that that euphemism. So my mind, what's coming to my mind, is, because we have our collective mind as well, is character actors or character actresses, such as Cat Williams. A lot of people referring to the MK Ultra, which K, like for the term control, can be a K or a C. And in the region of Germany, in that area, they would use the K in certain languages. You can interchange them either way, because it's all phonetically the same language once you start getting to the phonetics. Yeah, so there's many cat references. And speaking of that, the cat eyes. Cats have slits in their eyes, depending on the adjustment of the lighting. As it's automatic, just as our eyes are as well. And, many people, like even in the Thriller video, take off the H for the term thriller or thrill, it's trill. A trill is a musical sequence to where it's a half step in a whole note, or a whole step, or a full tone, or just a half step on a certain tone, intonation. So it's a trill. It's like, it depends on the note. It can go faster. Like you hear that in like a lot of certain sequences, like so that's a purr. A cat's purr is a type of trill. So you notice that at the beginning of the Triller video, the character actor or actress, or however someone's explaining the parameters, is turning into a cat, a big, large cat, at the end of the opening scene, the theater scene, and at the ending of the entire musical, which is really what our muscles are. Our muscles are musicals. Add the I, it's muscle, musical, sick, the mind, psych. So his eyes are turning into cat eyes. So a lot of these eyes, people are saying they're so-called reptilian eyes, is because it's falling to the realm of comparative biology, or just comparisons. Like it's intelligence is the ability to compare, or the basis of intelligence is the ability to compare, and even have the term pair inside of compare. So and, a lot of people having a pair of eyes. I know there's vessels with different anatomies that may be different than two eyes, so to speak, yet we're focusing mechanisms. So depth perception, deep perception, and so a lot of this, it's the main topic is the cat, the catness of everything. So again, the cathode and anode, the Catholic Church or circ. So it even goes into the moon and the sun, the soon, or the sin soon. They look so similar, even visually, the terms, yet cathode and anode. There's so many parameters that are referring to all this which we're immersed of. So have a great day, everyone, and I'm hoping that your wheels are turning about this topic of this catness. So bonjour.